What if I told you that Edgar Allan Poe, who was born over 200 years ago, was still alive? Could your brain handle it? Well, he's very much so alive, and I'm going to prove it to you. You see, when you live a lot longer than us mere mortals, well, you need to take steps into making sure that people don't find you out. Otherwise, people would be like, hey, what's up with Edgar? Why isn't he dying over here? So you take on different roles over the years. For the uninformed, that's Ghostbusters and Groundhog Day star Bill Murray. And for the uninformed about Edgar Allan Poe, he was a writer and a poet. And well, Bill Murray just happened to play him in an SNL role. And did you know that Bill Murray is a big fan of poetry? Here he is reading at the Poet's House. He did a whole poetry reading with them. And have you seen Groundhog's Day?
I studied 19th century French poetry.
La fille qui j'aimerais sera comme bon vin, que c'est bon faire un peu chaque matin.
You know, Groundhog's Day, the movie where he lives the same day over and over and over again. Well, if I was around for thousands of years, I would probably feel that way too. And I wonder if they're trying to tell us something in this scene.
I'm sorry? What was that again?
I'm a god.
You're God.
I'm a god. I'm not the god. I don't think.
Because you survived a car wreck?
I didn't just survive a wreck. I wasn't just blown up yesterday. I have been stabbed, shot, poisoned, frozen, hung, electrocuted, and burned.
Oh, really?
And every morning I wake up without a scratch on me, not a dent in the fender. I am an immortal.
He's not the god. He's a god, or an Elohim, also known as a fallen angel. Elohim, kind of like Elvis and Elon, and L.N. DeGeneres, and Denzel Washington. Now, so far, you might just think this is a bunch of hogwash, but give me one more minute, because like I said, I have proof. And the proof doesn't just come in the perfect symmetry of their faces. Yes, their noses are a little different, but the lips are the same, the eyebrows, the eyes, the hairline. No, my proof comes in a few different forms. Namely, scars in this instance. And keep in mind, this is from the 1800s. But do you see that one? Right there. It sure looks an awful lot like that one. In the exact same corner of his lip. Like I said, there are many scars. Like, see this hole in his face? Like there was a gouge taken out. Do you see that? Couldn't help but notice how that's in the exact same part of his chin. The exact part. And then when you just scroll up a little, you notice how like his mustache doesn't grow right there. Like maybe there's a scar under that mustache. Right under his nostril. Kind of like this one. Right here. Right under his nostril. But hold on. There's more. Because when you just go over this way, you see this big one right there? Well, boy. Sure looks like the exact same as that one, doesn't it? Wouldn't you say it's the exact same spot and angle? That one's just, had more time to heal, so now it's just white. Interesting, wouldn't you say? I mean, you can see that clear as day, right? And you want to see something funny? Poor Bill, he got a lip scar from a result as a childhood accident from a hockey puck. You think they had hockey back in the 1800s? I don't know, but that's a lie. And just in case you couldn't see it that good in that other picture, I made sure to find a real good one right there. Oh, and remember how he said he's an immortal? And I said he's a Elohim. You know what the Elohim did? Well, they left heaven to have relations with human women. And you know how I always say they bring their wives with them? Well, I think somehow they're them. Bill, Edgar's wife, Bill's wife. They're literally even like leaned into each other the same way. Actually, just this very moment, I noticed that hand in his pocket. You should look up what that means. But of course, all this for entertainment purposes, people. I don't really think there are Elohim running around down here who can change forms and get older and younger and are deceiving humanity and getting all of us to worship all of them on the TV, in sports, in the government, and in the music industry instead of giving praise to the Most High. No, that's ridiculous conspiracy stuff. I'm just here to entertain. Entertainment only.